Hi, I'm Laura Linney, and this is Masterpiece Classic Women in Art. Tonight we celebrate females who demonstrate exceptional achievement in the visual and performing arts. Past profiles have included conceptual artist Gwyneth Johns, pioneer of modern dance Hattie Yolen, would-be Nixon assassin Trix Belgrade, and also me, Academy Award nominee Laura Linney. Join me now as we take a look at our first artist. She's talented, she's dedicated, and because we're in the same industry, I would like to claw her eyes out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Thespian.
Hi. Hello. I'm Maria Whitman-Shore. I'm going to be reading for Darla, who, for me, is a tortured spirit, who has suffered much and yet endures the... Enough? Begin? Perfect. No. I guess you just don't know what it's like to wake up every day and not know where your next fix is going to come from. I pick up the phone and dial my dealer as often as you call your girlfriend. I'm sorry, what? Less with my hands? Forgive me. I've spent the last 5 years as a successful hand model, and I'm just now making the transition to serious actress. So yes, less with my hands. I pick up the phone and dial my as often as you Even less with my hands? Smaller hand movements are even weirder? But my hands are the windows to the words! No, of course I do. I completely understand. Yes, thank you. I mean, thank you. Well, you're off with the parents at that new Italian place. Knocking back Bellinis and prosciutto. I am at home. Heating up the spoon, getting ready to shoot up again. I am so sorry I did it again, didn't I? And when I wasn't doing it, my hands were twitching like a weird claw. Great note. Stay completely still this time? No problem, of course. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is my life, Jack. I grew up with this. With my dad stumbling around with a bottle of Jim Beam, smoking a packet. Stop modeling the watch. I know, I'm sorry. It is just so completely hard to unlearn every single little thing I was taught at Hand Carnegie Mellon. I got so scared of going home, I used to stay at school until nighttime. You're quite through with my hands. I'll put them in my pockets and risk making contact with the craggy terrain of a cotton poly blend in your dreams, Jody! Just sit still in the chair, don't use my hands, and finish the damn speech? Certainly, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my. Thank you so much. Okay. Truly opportunity. Okay, yeah, I'll go. I asked God every day what the hell was wrong with me. Why was I so bad? I just wanted to hide. But where? Where could I hide? Because everywhere I looked, I was completely alone. And that's my deep, dark secret, Jack. What's yours? End scene! Did I mention I was also a prolific foot model? What? No, thank you very much!
Too bad she didn't ask me for some acting coaching. I could have given her a hand. I'm Laura Linney, and when I'm not producing these dinky little intros, I'm an esteemed actress of stage and screen. You may know me from the critically acclaimed family dramas The Savages or The Squid and the Whale. Or perhaps you know me as the woman who doesn't fuck Rodrigo Santoro in the Christmas rom-com Love Actually. Well, this next profile features a celebration that I have always loved, actually. It's Christmas time. The bells are ringing, the children are singing, and the women at the West Atlanta Holiday Craft Fair are crafting. Ladies and gentlemen, the artisan.
Martha, your booth is decorated so nice for the holiday craft fair. I just love your little baby Jesus. Now, what is that halo made of? Gold? Straw fooled me. Merry Christmas. Oh, and Sherry, that nativity scene. It is so refreshing to see a cow. Merry Christmas to you too. Well, is no one going to wish me a joyous praising of the crypt? Y'all know I just converted to paganism this year, and that is my Christmas, which, please! Why the face, Martha? Come now, you've got Santa, and we've got Zorax, keeper of the link. That is my coven's head witch. This year she gave me this. It's a big stick. Also now I can talk to birds. I just wished a raven a happy crowing of the sentinel. See, we all have religions and we can all get along. But between you and me, bird religion is crazy. All right, now, so what else did you make this season, Martha? The three wise men, how handsome. Okay, we got frankincense, gold, and... Oh, but I know that's not real gold. It's straw. It is gold! You trickster! I'm gonna eat your uterus under the next blood moon! I know, I too thought it was disgusting, but when my new husband Icarus fed me my first uterus, I thought, I am into this! I know, crazy. Oh, Sherry, stop it! Do you see these? These are the cutest little gingerbread people I ever did see! I made this stab doll. Yeah, no, I know it looks like me. Every stab takes away a bad trait. You want to see? Yeah. Oh, dark Lord, that hurt like the Dickens. But now I no longer experience envy. Sherry, you're reading that book upside down. If I didn't know any better, I would think you were trying to avoid me. Oh, Martha, do you smell that? Oh, doesn't that smell like a Christmas dream? You know, I love a hot drink. My favorite is when I eat a bunch of dead shit and then vomit it into a stew. What is the stew for? Well, silly, it's for the summoning of the Dark Lord Blackfang. I actually brought some from last week. Here, you want to try? Yeah, take a sip from this straw. Or you might call it gold, you lunatic! Are you using those leftover mangers to build a barrier between us? Oh, come now. I am still the same Barb who you went to church with all those years. Except now you still go to Bible study and I stand in a pentagram and hooded men cut me. Oh, a customer. Greetings, fellow wanderer of the bleak earth. You don't speak pagan? No matter, there is something at my table for everyone. Okay, this is a stick. This is a stab doll. This is my vomit. This is a lock of Martha's hair. Shh, she's behind that barrier. And this is my holiday wreath. Don't worry, they won't start screaming until nightfall. Would you like to see the ritual of the wreath? You'd rather die? Well, I'm doing it anyway. Dies irae, dies irae, solvet seclum in favilla, teste Satan cum stabilia, perpacta magistrae, celebum terris, Erechstein Solvein, Erechstein Modre! Look, we're under the mistletoe. You know what that means. Give me your skin!
Wow, that performance piece. Inspiration for a devised production of Hedda Gabler I'm working on next fall in Antwerp. Tickets start at €175. But enough about me. I'm Laura Linney, and I won an Emmy for Frasier, if that tells you anything about me. But making art isn't always as easy as boinking Kelsey Grammer. Sometimes women fight for their art. Sometimes they steal for their art. And sometimes they die for their art. Ladies and gentlemen, the criminal.
Everybody, you get down! Everybody get down on the ground now! Okay, listen carefully to my instructions. You're going to stay down. You're going to stay quiet. And you're going to watch my puppet show and give me notes. This is not a drill, okay? It's a run-through. Shake Shack is going to hire one puppeteer for their Shake and Show Summer Artist Series, and I need to see how my public reacts, so be a good audience member or I will gun shoot you. All right, everybody. Sit down. Form rows, but leave an aisle. Okay. Hi, little cowering family. Could you please make some grand horn entrance for me? Yes, like tooting. It's actually, you do, it's, because you, well, look at this. Look what you made me do. Okay. All right, now would be great, in fact. Thank you. Keep it up. Okay. You are very good at that. I would ask you to join my team, but technically you're my hostage, so that's not allowed. You can keep going. Okay, now stop. That's good. Stop. Ladies and gentlemen of the TD Bank, 25th and 7th, I am proud to present The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, a lion was sleeping soundly in the forest. Ooh, I am the lion! When along came a tiny little mouse. Tee-hee-hee, I am a tiny little mouse. What was that sound? You. Hi. Could you give me your feelings on this show thus far and onward? Great. Great? Okay, well that's pretty good, but it's not exceptional. So I feel like I need to maybe do something to pull you in, which means I should start bigger. Thank you so much for the note. I'm going to go implement it right now. Oh, joy. Okay. Roar! I am the lion! Was that too much? Should I dial it back a little bit? Okay, I'm going to take your stunned silence as a yes. Roar! I am the lion! Ah! Roar! Ah! Roar! Ah! Hold! Mid-show talk back. Hi. Hello. How is my characterization? Exceptional. Okay, well, can I share a fear I have? Okay, a fear I have is that the voices aren't different enough. However, I feel like that could be good because I am the lion and I'm the mouse, just like I'm a good person and I'm kind of going through a hard time right now. Is the lion too scary?
Not for me.
Exactly! The lion is just trying to find her power! Family, toot me in! Okay, good! I got you now, little mouse, but wait! Oh my god. Whose phone is that? Who didn't silence their noise-making device? Do you want me to Patty LaPone you or Patty Hearst you? Because I can do either. It's the bank's phone? Okay. I will get it. But if you move, I will fill you with holes from my gun shoot. Same girl. Okay. Hello? No, this is not a robber. This is a forced puppet show. Demands? Demands. Yes. Bring me a toy castle, a tiny velvet curtain, and a wizard's hat. Yes, I'm serious. Just be here in half an hour with the props and I'll let them go. After Act 2. Authorities. Always trying to hold me back. Cops. Camp counselors. The Shake and Show Summer Artist Series Selection Committee. But soon they'll see. I'm not just a laundromat employee with paper bags on my hands. No. I am a storyteller. I am a builder of worlds. And I contain multitudes! Anywho, should the mouse be brown or gray?
Brown, without a doubt. I'm Laura Linney, and did you know I'm a mother? It's true. I had my first son late in life. His name is Bennett, and if you're wondering whether he's named after the beloved family of women in Pride and Prejudice, the answer is, obviously. He's only 2 years old, but God help me if he doesn't already appreciate early 19th century feminist literature as much as I do. In fact, there is only one thing he loves more. Music. Our next artist is a maker of melodies, a woman bravely carrying on the legacy of Euterpe, the Greek muse of song. She's also what you might call brassy. I'm Laura Linney, and Masterpiece Classic, Women in Art, proudly presents The Chanteuse.
And I can still smell him. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm Vivian Lamont. Now, raise your hand if you've ever made money off your art. Okay, one guy? All right. Now, it's hard out there, up here, in here, for an artist. I've been singing jazz for 15 years, and let me tell you, the struggle is real. Hell, I have to ask my brother-in-law Peck for help with the rent 3 months in a row, and Lord knows I hate doing that. He's always telling me, stop. Leave. So I have found other ways to pay the bills. Benson, love, what's it all about? Is it in your heart, or are we all worn out? You're looking sort of tired, your eyes start to roam. But what if I told you could work from home? Yeah, all you gotta do is sign up now, just sell some pills and you're your own cash cow. And that's what love's all about. Now, wasn't that a great love song and a motivational tool? Like Peck is telling me always, get off the couch, Viv. And get off the couch, I do. And you can too, and I promise I am not selling anything, but I am giving you the tools to shape your future. This really needs to be longer. And truly. And it's as simple as a little pill. I know you see this big bottle and you think, what the hell is that? I'm no bodybuilder, I get the protein from the shrimp in my Bloody Mary. Listen, people, this ain't no ordinary health shake, baby. That is to say, it won't just shake your health, it'll shake your world! Here we go! Dyna pill. One pill that eases anxiety, AIDS, weight loss, comes in pink, gold, and gray. Can it be? Dyna pill. It's dynamite! Just kidding. It's Dyna pill. Oh my God. So, I know what you must be thinking. I'm gonna sit down for this. What is that lady doing up there singing about vitamins, right? What does that have to do with me? Well, my dear audience, when I look at you, I don't just see a bunch of mousy ladies and young boys in hats. I see, that's what you are. I see the next generation of Dynapill salesmen and women! Millionaires for the making, billionaires for the taking, and you might think, me, I couldn't sell yeast to a bread baker. Do you get it? It's because he needs yeast to make bread. Now, tell me, have you ever played a game of telephone? Like you whisper something, someone whispers it. Yes, you have? Great, well, it's as simple as that. Hit it, Benson! Okay, here we go. What is this? Oh my God, here we go. All right. Ben just calls Steve and Kate, and Steve calls Melinda and Elaine. Melinda calls Val as well as Sunny. And 3 years later, we all make money. Now, doesn't that sound fun? Kate calls Teresa and rings up Luke, and Teresa calls Wendell and Anouk. Elaine calls Terry, then to Bess she hollers, and in 6 years we got $1 million. Oh! Round of applause for Benson on the keys. Benson is going to come around with forms for your routing number. That's the little one on the left. Oh, Luke calls Guillaume overseas, and though he doesn't speak English, he says, "Oui, please." Then Luke calls May in Ohio, and guess what, folks? We're rolling in dough. Pyramid scheme? No. No. Pyramids are three-dimensional. This is a triangle, you rube! You call her and she calls him, and he calls his roommate from Binghamton. Okay, his roommate calls her and she calls you, and in the end, we're all rich too! You don't believe me? All right. One more time! Here we go. Ruben calls Paul, and Paul calls Deb, thank you, and Deb calls Astrid from his bed. Love the claps. Astrid calls Shay, and Shay calls Dash. I don't know. And 30 years later, we all make cash.
Liam Neeson. Hi, I'm Laura Linney, American actress and host of a bunch of British stuff. I am particularly excited to introduce our next guest. She's as fierce as she is fly, and she, like me, has found herself somewhere she doesn't quite belong. Ladies and gentlemen, the student of the dance.
What's going Marriott Hotel Ballroom? It's 10 a.m. I am straight whiz to be here at the second round semi-regional audition for So You Thought You Could Dance, but can you, in fact, actually dance? Okay, I'm as hip-hop as it comes, straight from the streets of South London. Growing up, I ate store-bought crumpets, sure enough. This one time, I bumped into a bloke gangster. And this other time, I sold a can of fizzy water that I found on the street. Credits for life. Okay. I'm excited to do this, but I think I need to introduce you to some classic British hip-hop moves so that your mind isn't too blown away when you see them. Okay. Cleaning up the chimney, feeding a fish, hand the queen a biscuit, moving anti-clockwise, eating soup without your hands, going kayak, helping up a barbie, and sipping on a goblet filled with juice. You're welcome! You ain't seen nothing yet? Okay. So last year, everyone told me if I want to make it, I've got to move to New York. So here I am, Buffalo! What's fun in Buffalo? It's a Tuesday in February. Brr. It's cold here. Okay, I feel like I'm basically ready to get started. So DJ, you can just drop that beat whenever you feel chill. Here I go. Ooh. Cleaning up the chimney, feeding a fish, hand the queen a biscuit, moving anti-clockwise, eating soup without your hands, going for a kayak, helping up a barbie, pushing a pram, and dropping up some rocket, taking a lift, and having a cup of crisps, pushing a pram, jumping a lorry, sweeping a flat, fish and chips, separate from Europe, Actually, I'm sorry, but it's supposed to go on for like 5 more minutes. So what? Oh, no, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Laura Linney, and even I don't know why I'm here. We are sadly nearing the end of our presentation tonight. We've seen actors, singers, dancers, but one question remains. Who were these people before? What or who brought them to where they are today? The answer is this: the teachers. I know without my instructors at Juilliard, I probably wouldn't be standing here, using my $160,000 education to introduce the work of other people. But this next teacher is much more special, and if we were still talking, I would congratulate her myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present my cousin, Geraldine Linney, the shaper of young minds.
Students. Kierkegaard once said, "To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself." Timmy, put down the truck and quiet coyote. As I was saying, it is with this sentiment in mind that I have curated the first semester of Miss Bell's pre-K art class. So I'm hoping to see some brave faces today. All right. Maeve, what do we have here? A macaroni necklace. Perfect illustration of the tedium of modern life. They said, where's the context? Look at Moses, frantically scratching into the wall with a number 2 pencil. He is challenging the bureaucracy. He's exposing the oppression of the preschool spirit. Find your wall, Maeve. Find it and knock it down. Also, you have jam on your face. Reminder everyone to wash your hands and face in the morning, okay? You're not locked in a box like Tilda Swinton. You can get to a sink. But wasn't that exhibition tremendous? Very good. Oh, Brinley, hi. Oh, so glad to see you're working with clay again. And what are we making? We're making a pinch pot. Another pinch pot. Brinley, I feel like you're stuck. Ever since you lost your teddy, your work has been, how can I say this, mindless and contrived. You need to channel the teddy lost. Look at Moses over there eating a pot of dirt. Do you see what he's saying? Moses, don't choke. You know, he's commenting on our fraught relationship with the earth within a DIY aesthetic. What are you saying, Bryn? Whatever it is you want to say, I do not think you're going to say it with a pinch pot. Also, your clothes are inside out and backwards, and there's glue coming out of your ears. Reminder, everyone, to keep your materials on your project and not on your head. Unless, of course, your head is the piece, in which case, be my guest. Tess, oh, you're working on the computer, I see. Microsoft Paint. You know, I love how you're using technology to comment on technology's hold on the modern age of technology. Got some questions for you really quickly. Does the house really need a hat? Are flowers always happy? Does every sun have a face? Think about it, okay? Also, you're crawling with ants. Reminder everyone to check your pockets for stowaways when we come in from recess, okay? We don't want any parasites leeching away at our creativity. I kid. Ants can't make art. Or can they? Something to consider. Okay, it is almost time to line up. When I say your name, please say the artist is present. Moses, where is Moses? We don't know where Moses is? Okay, wow. Wow. Just like Moses to throw a high concept performance art piece into the middle of class. That is genius! No, don't go get him. Let him speak. All right, I think we can line up, but you know, before we do, just one tiny little last thing. Whoever pooped in my purse. Bravo.
That genius child reminds me of my son Bennett's first word, Laura Linney. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you for joining us on Masterpiece Classic Women in Art. Join us next week for Masterpiece Classic. I have thousands of poems written on scraps of paper and hidden throughout my house. The Emily Dickinson story. I'm Laura Linney, and as they say, thank you very much for watching.